This took our breath away and
Literally.
our voice. It is awesome. So good.
We're like, oh, there's like no one really here because it's a small ride. But then we were leaving, we saw the enormous line just to ride the shortest little roller coaster. The first drawback I'm feeling with this experience is that you don't really have control over what you want to do. It seems like you've got to do what the tour guide wants to do. Today I'm at Universal Studios Beijing. This is amazing, and I'm gonna check out, is it worth it to do the VIP experience? The cost of a regular ticket is 315 RMB, but the cost of the VIP experience is 1900 RMB. I'm going with a couple friends. This should be incredible. Hey everybody, it's John Thomas. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for clicking on the video today. I am so pumped to be here. Now we are doing the VIP experience today. This is all you get for that price. So today's mission is determining, is it worth it or should you just get a regular price ticket? What I'm most excited about is the exclusive line entry, the tour guide, as well as an express pass. What I'm not excited about is that it's a VIP experience, but there's gonna be 3 people in our party. I'm here with Aleese and Lauren, but then there's 10 people in the group. So you don't have a lot of control over what you want to see. So is it gonna be worth it? Is it gonna be worth it? Also, is this even gonna be usable footage because of all the copyrighted music? Before we jump in, here's some general information about our tour and the times we selected. As you can see, our tour started from 12 noon and we were running a little behind. Because we were a little late arriving today, we called ahead and they told us that that wouldn't be a problem and a runner would take us to meet our guide. We enter through a VIP entrance to the right of the main gate. We are greeted, signed in, shown the lounge where you can get snacks and drinks before your tour. But before we did that, of course, we had to take a photo before entering. Once we were in the park, the runner took us to meet our guide where she handed us our VIP credentials and took us to the back door of our first ride. It was a kid's ride, but nonetheless, it was our first ride.
Oh, there are adults on there.
Yeah, there are no kids.
There's no kids.
It's a full-on roller coaster, but it looks like it's for children. So we're in the park and we're able to go in through the exits instead of the entrances, which is saving a lot of time on the first ride. We're like, oh, there's like no one really here because it's a small ride. But then we were leaving, we saw the enormous line just to ride the shortest little roller coaster. So now we're waiting to go in the exit of, what ride is this?
Some 4D
Some 4D
Oh, watch
Minion
out. They're getting ready
ride.
to set up the parade.
Oh, okay, so far so good. But that ride was really small. The first ride, I think they do it because if people are running late, that's kind of where you go so you don't miss the big rides. The first drawback I'm feeling with this experience is that you don't really have control over what you want to do. It seems like you've got to do what the tour guide wants to do. Just finished the Minion ride slash show 4D experience. Very awesome. Backdoor entrance, which was great. Now we're going to the Sing show. Sing is I guess a Universal movie. It's an animated feature. I think I saw the first one. I don't know how many of them there are, but we get VIP seats to that as well. It starts at 1 and it's like 5 minutes to 1 o'clock, so should be pretty quick. We just get to go sit and watch the show. Don't have to wait in line.
不要再走到中间停留，请继续走。
Hey So a part of the VIP experience is being able to get an exclusive dining experience. So we are about to be seated at this buffet that is included with the price of the ticket. So let's try it. So for the meal, I got some spaghetti bolognese, some potatoes, some roast chicken, some kind of meat dish, rice, and then some roast turkey. So this is all included in the cost of the meal. So I mean, I think you all know what all this looks like. Got the spaghetti, some roast turkey, some other good stuff, and a soda water. Nice. I mean, we'll see how it tastes. So we're halfway through the VIP experience. Do you all think it's worth it so far?
Yes, I think so. It's very much prioritized. So like your time is prioritized and it's very streamlined. And for me that hates the decision making of a theme park, it's so nice to just like have someone take you to all the stuff and you just show up, eat and drink and ride. And that's what I like about it.
Okay, very good point. I think for me, a theme park veteran, I like the priority access.
Yeah.
I like walking past that massive line and being like, you see I'm just walking on. You had to wait hours for this. I love that it makes me feel like I'm the queen and I am obviously very important. But I will say, I wish that there was time for us to like have VIP access with the characters. I would really like a picture with Shrek or like anybody, but there's no time for that.
No, we have to like move from one thing to the next to the next. So I think that's a huge disadvantage. But overall, this has been a fantastic first half. But we've seen a lot of shows and parades. I'm ready for some like good rides.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think maybe she's saving the best for last. So
Fingers
let's hope.
crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Wow, this is so cool. We're headed on Jurassic Flyers. Not sure what ride this is. Not sure what ride this is, but we're going on it. So our guide has us on the strictest schedule, which is good because we're seeing so much. We just got out of the How to Train Your Dragon show. That was pretty awesome. I would recommend that if you come here. But now we're being rushed to the next thing. I don't know what we're doing, but I think we're going to Transformer roller coaster, which has like lots of loop-de-loops. Backdoor entrance is 1000% worth it. We haven't had to wait in a single line at all. Okay, we just went on the Transformer ride and we're gonna go again. So good.
So good.
Oh.
Like, obviously the best right here.
Yeah.
Even though we haven't even gotten to Harry Potter World, this took our breath away and
Literally.
our voice. It is awesome.
Oh.
So good.
And what are we gonna do this time?
We're sitting in the front row.
Front row.
And we're gonna keep our eyes open the whole time.
What, maybe you. I don't know about me. We're done with Kung Fu Panda, and now we're headed to Harry Potter. So great. It's what I've been looking forward to all day.
我进步要的忘了，我马上就要。非常感谢您的配合。在这里，某场是王祖先。
So many people's phones out, I feel like I need to film it myself.
是活个窝子的分院猫，你们在想什么？我都知道。你脑子里想什么？我最清楚。
We're at the end of the day. It was so fantastic. The question we came out to ask today is it worth it to spend the money to get the VIP experience? So on a scale of, 1 star to 5 stars, Aleese, how would you rate this experience?
I would give the VIP experience 4 out of 5 stars. The guide was incredible. Her timing was impeccable. I mean, we rode almost every single ride in the park and we walked on. We didn't have to wait more than 3 minutes. That part was incredible. But it's not a perfect 5-star review because I'm the type of person who loves to take photos and we just didn't have any time for any photo ops. And because we were with a guide who probably knows all of the best places to take photos, I wish we had more time to do that. So maybe next time we'll come a bit earlier.
Nice. Lauren, what about you?
I would have to give it 4.5 as well. I think there's a lack of personalization that you can really do with the tour, but otherwise it's like the perfect option. All of your time, and if you have one day to do something, it's the best way to spend your money, I think. I think the one improvement would be to have some way to personalize your preferences of where you want to go to or spend the most of your time. Maybe if you had to take some things off the list, you could. That would be nice.
You, John?
Thanks, Aleese. I would definitely give it 4.5 stars out of 5. The experience was incredible. I love not having to wait in lines. They do a 48-hour phone call ahead of time, and I wish that during that phone call they asked you maybe the order you wanted to do things. We did Harry Potter last, and it would have been fun to see that also during the day, and maybe do that twice versus like Kung Fu Panda. Cool to see it all. I think if I do it again in this, I would maybe try to see if I could do that. Yeah, try to cater that a little bit differently. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.